Okay, so this is a really interesting sort of mystical location. It is covered in what I can only describe as some kind of amazing sort of, it's like loads and loads of wishes. It's a carpet of wishes. It is a very unusual sort of space I have found, and I am going to do a little bit of Qigong. I can't get a signal, so I can't do it live, but I thought I would just do something. I'm just going to reposition the camera a little bit so I've got a nice flat spot to do some Qigong, but I thought I would share this very magical, cool location with you guys, and so you can join in. Ooh, excuse me, that's my lovely little bit of blue calcite. I've brought there with me. Yeah, so we can, so you can just copy me for. It's only going to be shortish kind of session, 5-10 minutes of standing Qigong and a little bit of Yang breathing. But I thought this would be nice to do this for this new moon. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do Yang breathing. And if you can hear some little noises in the background, it's okay. It's just a herd of cows that are also sharing this rather interesting mystical location with us today. The new moon, solar eclipse. It seems very appropriate somehow. Okay, so let's just get the energy going 3 times. And relax and sink. Just wondering, okay, it is flat where I am. I know that it looks like a bit of a slope in the background, but I am pretty flat here. So anyway, I just wanted to make sure that you know that I'm not leaning over like that. Okay, it's just the slope in the background. So let's just get the energy going and sink. Let's do 5 minutes of standing Qigong with Yang breathing. Okay, drawing the energies up, gently press forward. Come back to the center and out to the sides. Just release the knees, allow yourself to squat down a little bit over the head, breathing in, sink back down, take that energy right down to the earth. Start the cycle again, breathing in, gently press forward. It's such a beautiful, peaceful location. It feels mystically silent, very unusual. For some reason, it's the sort of place that everyone walks past that no one goes into, and I thought, you know what, today I'll go and have a look and see what's there. And I found this incredible carpet of wishes. It looks like something from a fantasy film, and a herd of cows just gently crunching a little bit in the back there. Okay, above the head. Keep the spine nice and straight. Keep your chin just tucked in a little bit. Look down off the horizon. That opens up the channel at the back of the neck, allowing the chi to flow, as does placing your tongue on the roof of the mouth. That connects a yin and the yang channel together and allows this circuit, this chi circuit, to flow. It's like turning the on switch. last round. I'm going to keep this a quite short session, but I want to do a couple more exercises. Just want to share the flavour of this location. There are these little wishes just floating through the air every time there's a little bit of a breeze. Let's just do 3 in a row just to finish off. Keep the core open, keep your feet nice and relaxed, keep your legs nice and relaxed. I know the muscles are nice and relaxed. It allows you to connect to the earth and gather all of that earth energy to give ourselves that grounded and stable feeling. We become a part of the earth. But just like a tree, we have part of our I've got a wish gone into my eye. Just like a tree, we have part of ourselves that is rooted down into the earth, and part of the tree is above ground and is waving around freely out in the air, as it were. So just like the tree, we have our, from the waist downwards is like our roots going down and connecting into the solidity of the ground, and above the waist, that's a little bit like from the trunk upwards going out into the air. Okay, so and the different parts of our breathing, incidentally, the Dantian breathing or the prenatal breathing is associated with that lower realm, as it were. This is the realm of the mother, the great mother, Mother Earth, the breathing that we did when we were in the womb. This is all sort of from this head downwards. This is all down in the roots of life. But above the ground in the air, once we're kind of born into the upper world, as it were, then we're breathing from the lungs. Okay, just like the trees breathe with the leaves of the trees are breathing in and out, so we are breathing in the top half of our body. And the two things are meant to be happening together. The roots need to breathe, that's from the Dantian, the belly, the prenatal breathing, also at the same time as the upper breathing. All together. And that's why Qigong is so good. It reconnects us to our Dantian, our prenatal breathing. Okay, so we are going to do some waving hands in clouds to really tap into this new moon energy. It's all about the sort of empty quality of the yin. Okay, so it's a very meditative, going within, finding that stillness. Okay, so we hold a ball of energy, move the weight into your right leg. Now move the weight back into the center, open the hips and let the hands swap over. Move the weight all the way to the far foot, the other side, and just simply roll over your hands so that they're facing each other. And then we just do the same thing again. Move the weight into the middle, open the hip, hands swap over, and here we go. Continuing onwards, roll the hands over. Breathing in, and sink and relax. Now, as this is happening, you'll find that your hips are continuously opening and closing. You'll find that your weight is always moving from one foot to the other. You'll also find that your spine is always moving and rotating. You're also going to find that your hands are always either going up or down, or the palms are slowly rotating. All of these things are happening simultaneously. And what the thing really to do is to place your mind or your attention on your belly. So don't get distracted with your hands or the shoulders or the arms or the hips or the weight, or in fact your breath. You're breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Place your attention on your Dantian and just watch as every single part of your being is just slowly in motion. We are waving hands in clouds, and just like the clouds, when you do cloud watching, you will find that the clouds are always melting and changing shape. And you only have to look away for a few moments to look back again and realize that the wizard has changed into an elephant, and then a dolphin, and then a unicorn, and so it goes on. on and on. So everything's always moving and changing with the clouds, and we are waving hands in clouds, and just like the clouds, our body is always changing. So we can't hang on to anything, we just literally have to let go and trust. Spine nice and straight. Remember to tune in, make sure your spine is nice and vertical, shoulders nice and relaxed, chin tucked in a little bit. You can also place your tongue on the roof of your mouth, and you can also try smiling with your eyes. Just try that for a second. Relax all the muscles around your eyes. Try smiling. Maybe even close your eyes for a few moments. Okay, last one. And breathing out, and sink down. Just hold that space for a moment. Okay, have a little stretch. Okay, there we go. Thank you for joining me for this little Qigong special on the new moon and solar eclipse. The eclipse is in Gemini, the twins, the cosmic twins. Maybe we all have a cosmic twin out there, one other half of ourselves, something like that. Then they become like a sacred partnership. But the way, I feel that the way to sort of establish that connection would be simply to really be grounded in the truth of yourself. And then just like when we were young, we had certain friends that were just like special friends maybe. Why were you, how did that work? Well, basically you just loved being together, and you just had a lot of joy and a lot of fun in the simplicity of those kind of connections. So it just all comes from the heart, it comes from innocence, and you naturally attract the right people. And there doesn't have to be a reason, does there? There doesn't have to be a reason. You're just spontaneously being yourself, and just see what is attracted to you and see what is not attracted to you. Either way, you just be yourself. Okay, so let us just finish off with our balance exercise. Settling down, sinking, bringing ourselves back into balance, breathing in. It is a wonderful feeling, isn't it, to have a good friend, a special kind of connection, and you know that in your heart of hearts, you don't want anything from each other. You're simply really content to just enjoy that connection. That beautiful connection really is one of the most special things in life, to find people to walk on the same path as yourself, and it to be completely natural and positive, beautiful spontaneity. It's kind of just makes life even more perfect. Okay, just hold that for a moment. I think the birds enjoyed that. Did you hear that?